Yo, what's going on, my dudes? Welcome to a brand new video on God Eater 3. My name is Ventus. How you doing? Welcome to the video, and welcome to the channel if this is your first time here for a God Eater 3 video. Now, bro, I gotta be 100 with you. I am not a God Eater pro. I am super noob at this game. For the last couple of months, I've just been playing this game like passively in the background, just trying to get through the story mode. And as I was doing that, I was kind of getting bored of the game because there were some things in the game that I wanted to do and I just did not know how to do them. I got some information from some homies that follow me on Twitter, thank you guys, and the information you gave me did not help. So what I did, I googled what was wrong, and now I know what to do and I have fun on the game. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you are actually wondering what was it that I couldn't understand about the game that made me not want to play it, well, it was it was two things. It was not being able to do a lot of damage on fights such as this, and then not being able to craft the type of weapons that I want, because as I've been going through the story mode, there are a lot of dope weapons that you can craft. Like this sword right here, I don't know, bro. I got super lucky and I was able to craft that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I gotta make that, man, because that thing looks dope. But as I'm fighting all these bosses, I'm noticing that I'm not doing anywhere near good damage. Like, I've been watching other people's videos on the game, like seeing what they're doing and how they're making videos and how they're basically playing the game, and they're doing hella damage. So come to find out that a lot of these creatures, they're elemental based, and the weapons that you get, like, I guess you just can't stick with like one weapon. You have to change up your weapons and then use different weapons to attack the enemies, because certain enemies are weak against certain elements, and these weapons have elemental properties, right? So there was this one sword that I've always wanted to create, and this is ultimately what led me to not want to play this game, right? It was called the Flame Blade or the Flame Sword or something like that. You're about to see it here in a second. Yeah, and I think there it is. Yeah, it's right there. The Flame Blade, that right there. That sword, I wanted to make that sword because I've got some ice sword and I wanted to make a fire sword too, but I didn't know how to do it. And for the life of me, I didn't know how to get the materials needed. Like, there are clothing items that I want to make, and there's just certain things that I just don't know how to get. And I was like, well, how are you supposed to farm these things? I know there's like a way to farm them, but I just didn't understand it. I didn't know. And finally, when I Googled it, like, the farming system was so like unique to me. Like, now I get it. Basically, what all I had to do is when you're choosing your mission, you can actually look and see what the rewards are. And then, like, for every different level that you like play or advance, there's like different levels of the bosses. So like this boss right here, there's like a level 3, a level 4, a level 1. I'm not level 1, but I guess there's like level 2. I guess it's level 1. Well, there's different levels of this boss, and this boss drops different things, different king things. I needed a king feeler specifically to make the flame sword, and I had no idea how to get that. For literally the weeks that I've been playing this game, I would actually just listen to Loveline on YouTube. Go ahead and Google YouTube Loveline. It's a great radio show that used to come on. But I used to listen to that and play this game, hoping that I would get the things that I need just by playing the missions, until I just came across just an epiphany of, oh, you're supposed to be able to go to different versions of this mission and get what you can get, or get what you need to get to make whatever you want to get. Now, I wanted to fight that first boss that you just saw, like before this guy that I was fighting. Now, that guy that I was fighting with the weird arm, the noodle arm, noodle arm, I think his name is like Nuda, I guess, or maybe this is Quadriga. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but I guess he's weak to fire, right? So you got to use a fire blade. And that guy, I'm pretty sure he was like strong to fire, and I was using like a flame spear, but he was like a level 2 monster, so I didn't think it really mattered. So I went and fought this guy, and he like on the first try, actually, he dropped the king feeler that I needed. So I was able to make this, the flame blade, and I was like, oh, so I get it. It was kind of like trying a bunch of different keys that fit in the lock, but they don't turn, and then finally you got the key that actually turns the lock. So I went ahead and did that, and I wanted to see like if this was going to be an easier fight or a more difficult fight now that I've got a fire elemental weapon. And I gotta tell you, man, and I don't want to sound like a complete and utter dumbass when I say this, but it just feels like when I was using that weapon earlier, the first time I fought this guy in the beginning of the video, it seems like that weapon was doing more damage to him than this weapon that's supposed to be strong to this guy. Like, I saw those big numbers. I mean, yeah, I'm doing 95s now, but I was seeing like 100s, and I was seeing those yellow numbers, and I kind of noticed too that if you attack his noodle arm, it does more damage. But for whatever reason, when I was using this flame sword, it just wasn't doing enough damage. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not doing something right. Maybe it's because the weapon that I was using was just a stronger weapon, or I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, and that's where I'm gonna need your help to like kind of let me know what I'm doing wrong. Like, it's crazy. He just keeps mollywopping me too. I don't know. I died right there, and that kind of sucks. Now, listen, I have to be completely honest with you, dudes. There is actually a third reason why I kind of stopped playing this game for a little bit. It's because, now listen, hear me out. It's been the relationship of you and I to do this, but I don't want it to be like that, right? I'm YouTube guy. It's my practice to get a video game, brand new game, play the crap out of it, and then learn all that game's secrets so I can make YouTube videos out of it, right? But it just seems like with you and me, the guys that have been with me for a while through Fatal Bullet or whatever like that on this channel, we have a special relationship, right? And it's an opposite relationship. I don't know. You guys sort of tell me what I'm doing wrong because I know I do a lot. I'm chasing him down with a gun. I know I do a lot wrong, and then you guys tell me what dumbass thing I'm doing wrong so I can fix it and do it right, and then you can see the results of your suggestions is the word that I was looking for. So I don't know if that's something that you want to keep up in this game. Let me know, because I really don't mind playing this game. If you enjoyed this game and you want to see more gameplay out of it, listen, everybody, the likes tell the story, and also positive comments. So leave me one. I'll see you next time.